spite of its dark war history, Liberia is gradually picking up its broken pieces and making strides in development. All hands are on deck to bring Liberia back to its pre-war status, if not beyond. Among those making progress are a group of well-meaning Liberians based in the United States of America, under the banner of the Bong Education Center Alumni Association, BECAA. The organization thought it wise to improve education for the entire community in the Bong Mines area. This led to the creation of the Resource Center that provides free Wi-Fi internet to students in Bong Mines. The Resource Center consists of a computer lab, a library, and free tutorial classes to support students in Bong Mines. All services are provided absolutely free of charge.
Our topic for today is the now.
During BECAA's 19th convention, the organization decided to build an educational facility that will provide 21st century education for the children of Bong Mines. This led to the president of BECAA, Major Bala Howard, to visit Bong Mines and inquire about land purchase.
I bring you greetings from the Bong Education Center Alumni Association, executives and members. I always am full of joy when I come to Bong Mines. This is where I grew up. I get emotional a little bit. This is where I grew up, and I attended Bongtown School. And to be able to come back and have an impact on the students in this environment means a lot to me, and it means a lot to this organization. And during our convention of 2021, we've decided that it is time that this organization has been functioning for the last 19 years. We take that next step forward and build that school like the one that we attended, and have our own curriculum that will reflect the 21st century type of education. It is our goal in BECAA to ensure that the students in this environment can have first-class education. Okay.
While in Liberia, Major Howard held discussions with some parents and faculty members of Bong Mines schools, along with other stakeholders, including the county education officer and the resident police chief.
I'm saying this to the kids. You have to take your education seriously. You don't know where you will land tomorrow. But if you take your education seriously, wherever you land tomorrow, you're going to be prepared. All right? So I left from Bong Mines in 1990 based on the war. I went to the Ivory Coast. And in the Ivory Coast, I attended the St. Jean Catholic School. But based on my foundation in Bong Mines, the St. Jean Catholic School was nothing. Okay? I left St. Jean Catholic School. I left St. Jean Catholic School, graduated in 1996. And I went to the U.S. in 1997, January. And again, the bottom line is the basic foundation. You people are building that educational foundational block right now. And your basic education is going to take you places. And you have to understand that, and you have to pay attention to that education. Because if you don't get that foundation, you're always going to have problems. If you get that foundation right, if an opportunity exists or presents itself, you will be ready for the challenge. Okay? But you cannot cut yourself short educationally. You cannot be paying teachers to help you pass. If that's something you're doing, you need to stop. That is not going to help you. No amount of money is going to give you that education. And if God helps you and you leave from this country, you will not be anywhere. There are people my age or people younger than me that left Liberia that will not survive educationally in the Western society because they did not build the foundation, the education foundational blocks required at that time. And trust me, it can pass. Okay? Your time is now. So you need to pay attention to your lesson. You need to take your education seriously. I am very, very happy that a lot of females turn out to this meeting. nobody, teacher, nobody should talk to you about loving business while you're a student. That's not why you came to school. And if they do, it needs to be reported. Listen to me again. You came to school to get an education. You did not come to school to look for a man. All right, let me put it in simple Liberian English. Yes. All right, I'm a Liberian man. I can still speak it. Yeah. You did not come to school, and if anybody is harassing you, that's a part of this BECAA tutorial program, by golly, you need to say something because they will be fired. They are here to help you learn. They are not here to take advantage of you under any conditions. Okay? I'm not going to accept it. The organization will not accept it. So, Mrs. Jemison is the head of this program here. If you have a problem with any teacher, any facilitator, you need to let them know. The principal over there is the head of the school itself. If you have a problem with any teacher, you need to let them know. But students should not be taken advantage of under any condition.
In pursuance of strengthening the resource center, the president of BECAA, Mr. Bala Howard, brought in a consignment of books covering different subject areas to augment the resource center. To ensure that the computer literacy classes continue, additional laptops were given to the resource center.
With this trip, I also brought some computers that were donated along with these books. And we're going to increase our computer capacity at the resource center. And these are Hewlett Packard's computers that will be delivered, that's being delivered right now, in addition to the computers, the laptops that we already have here. I've had these computers for a while, but I wanted to make this delivery myself to ensure that it made it here safely. So during the meeting today, there were a lot of questions on increasing the amount of computers we have in the computer labs, based on the burglary that happened some months back. Has reduced our capacity, and so on this trip I brought 8 additional computers to be able to add to the computer center.
We want to thank you very much for the delivery, and we are so much proud, and I think our students will be happy again in receiving these computers, and we pray that as these computers are here, it will make the learning very easy going. So we want to thank you again. Thank you very much for helping BECAA Bong Mines branch.
BECAA's vision for Bong Mines has led them to select Building into the Future as the 2022 BECAA convention team. The former students of former district understand that their success today is strongly rooted in the strong foundation from Bong Mines.